All right. So, so, we on this Coffee First podcast at Corner Beet Cafe with the one and only Q.
It's a pleasure to be here, brother. Appreciate this.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Been in front of you for the second
And
time
it's
doing the
cool
interview.
to do it at this spot too, because honestly, this has become my Monday house and getaway spot.
I'm happy to hear it.
Especially after work.
Happy to hear it, brother.
Man,
Happy to
this is
hear
a
it.
great start to the week. It's like a reset. So,
Well, you know you're one of the
Yeah.
favorites around here because we love your hip hop. I love your hip hop.
Thank
It
you.
reminds me of the old school '90s vibe. You know, what
that's
I mean?
where I
love
get
that.
my style
I
from.
love that, brother.
That's
I'm
where I
telling
get
you,
most of
you
my
do it
style
well.
from.
So you're a student. You do it well. You do it well for
Thank
sure.
you. Thank you.
Hope you're
And-
kicking something tonight. I hope.
Yes, new stuff too.
Good.
Like,
No doubt.
It's been about time that I do some new stuff.
Okay.
Because
All right.
I've been doing old shit for
Sounds
a
good either
long
way.
time.
Sounds good either way. So
Yeah, but I love this space though. Like,
yeah, me too. Me too. Monday's my favorite night of the week. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's my favorite night of the week for
yeah,
sure. Definitely.
I bet you I'm not the only one that this resets too.
I have to agree.
Yeah.
I'm not from just from what I'm hearing. I'm not saying I know that, but like Dylan always tells me how Monday nights is amazing to him. And people probably wouldn't come if I wasn't a host. I don't know about that part, but either way, it sounds good to hear. It sounds good to hear.
I don't think they would come. I think the hosting part, you being the host, has a lot to do with why people enjoy being here. You know?
I accept that humbly. I accept that. That's good. I put a lot into it. I will say I do put a lot into it. I love hosting. Hosting is like my thing. So it gives me an opportunity. And really what it is for me, hosting is it gives me an opportunity to make sure that people are having a good time. I'm already having a good time, but I want to make sure that I inject that into the audience. I want them to be having a good time. I want the artists to be having. So if everybody's having a good time, then it's going to be good.
You're having a good
To me, the best way to do that is to make sure that people are being respectful to the artists. And that's really the biggest part. And that's been a 50, maybe not 50-50, but maybe more of 70, 60-40 thing. 40% of people might complain about that I want it quiet, but that's okay. To me, that's if you're coming out to hear art, how can you hear it if you're talking?
If you're talking, yeah.
Or if one person's talking, then I got to let 2 or 3 people talking. Before you know it, it's a conversation going on when people on the mic, and I can't do that. I refuse to host a spot like that. I can't do it.
I think that's what's been the biggest difference at other open mics. What I've seen is that a lot of them start respecting now the mic, and you hear a lot of conversations going down. Like I see a lot of other hosts, especially some that's been here and stopped by, seen you doing that, taking and do it at their spot.
Oh, well, that's good. If that carries on, then that's a good thing. Because I've been hearing, sometimes I hear the opposite, that people, I've heard, I don't know who, it doesn't really matter, but I've been hearing that people say that when they go to other open mics who have been here, that the people who are hosting those open mics say, and it's okay if y'all talk here. We don't care if you can talk. I've heard that too, so I don't know.
Yeah, they say that, but
it's okay.
You can see that some people take that shit to the back.
Right.
They'll talk in the back.
Yeah.
And then in the front, you'll see them respecting the mic.
Well, that's good. That's good. So that's good. I'm glad that's taking off.
Or going outside and talking.
Good. Especially when the weather's nice like this, why not? If you more, and even with that, sometimes the going outside could be a bit too much because sometimes the people just stay out there. Now they're missing the artists, which is fine. Because that just means that when they coming in, the people go outside on them, and
they can't be mad.
You can't be mad because you did it to somebody else.
So you get what you get. You get what you get.
Exactly. Exactly.
Ultimately, that's how it is.
That's how it's supposed to be. That's right. That's the way the universe works.
A lot of people have musicians at their open mic too.
Okay.
Like a lot of different like bands and like people doing guitars, drums. Like they've been inviting them to be at their open mic.
Okay.
So I think
people are doing like spoken word or like poetry or rapping. Okay, that's good. Man, I'm glad good things are taking off. As long as you're taking away the good parts and doing that, that's a good thing. But I've been hosting for 30 years, man. So this is like, I actually first started hosting in 1996. I was in Memphis, Tennessee. This was my first hosting gig was in 1996.
I bet you it's a lot different hosting out here than Memphis.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's a lot more work. That's what I'm saying. And I enjoy it, but it's like, we shouldn't have to say respect the mic 4 or 5 times through the night. People should just get it. If I got a sign, if I'm holding a sign up to say, I've done everything. I'm saying it, I'm holding up a sign. What else can we do? So people still want to talk. I'm like, why is it? And I believe that it's, and I know with you, I can always be open and candid. And I appreciate that. I never lived in a state that was as white as this one. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying it in a negative way. I'm just being honest that I've never lived in such a white state. And I think that when I say white, I mean white-minded. And I think what comes with that is a level of entitlement. And I think people feel like they're entitled. It's also the other fact is that it hasn't really, before I moved here and before I got here, there wasn't really a lot of black hosts here, hardly any black hosts. So the fact, once I became the host here, it was majority of white audience. It still is, but more of us are coming now, but it was majority white audience. And I don't think that they were used to having a black man tell them to be quiet, that you can't talk.
I definitely understand that.
And that's just not just coming from me, it's coming from other white friends of mine who said the same thing like, Q, we're not used to that. We're not used to a black guy telling us what. So I'm not saying the guys who told me that were like offended. They were saying, but that's what's going on. That's what the offense is. That I'm a black man telling them they can't talk in days. So in the beginning, when I first started hosting here, a lot of people who used to come stopped coming. when I became the host, which is fine. We just weeded out the old ones and we seeded in some good ones. That's a lot of people. When I first started hosting 3 years, it'd be 3 years in April. When I first started hosting here, it was a whole different crowd, I was about the only black person coming.
Oh yeah, it's not like that no more.
It was majority white. Yeah. And the majority of those, when Gio passed it down to me, they were upset that he gave it to me and they stopped coming. Literally, I'm being honest. I know for sure I can name probably 10 of them that stopped.
Wow.
Yeah, easy.
Wow.
Yeah, so I know that a lot of it is because, so I have to host harder here because it's extremely white-minded and they're not used to being told what they can and can't do.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? But I always say, I won't have to tell you if you just knew automatically what you should and shouldn't do.
Yeah.
If you don't know, then somebody got to tell you.
I mean,
and it's going to be me. I'm going to tell you. How you feel about it?
Some really people can't take constructive criticism at all.
And that's what happens. So a lot of people just stop coming because I'm just not going to host the spot. It's disrespectful because it's disrespectful to the art. And I would never cheat the art. I'm like LeBron James when it comes to the game. I won't cheat it. If I got to cheat it, I'm going to walk away from it. I'm not going to cheat it.
More hosts need that. Yeah. I mean, give that energy to where you show respect to all artists and every artist that is on the mic. You know what I mean? Like, exactly. I really respect that as the host, you stay up there and watch every single artist that go up there. Yeah, you might go step outside to get some fresh air.
No, it's only to be respectful. When somebody said they need to talk to me as a host, I have to go outside, so I won't talk. Because I got to lead by example. If I see no talking, I mean, if you want to talk to me, you got to take me outside as well. That's the only time I go out there. I really try not to go outside. I try to stay here for everybody, for every poet. But if somebody wants to talk to me, I'm not going to break my own rules and be talking while somebody's on the mic. So I tell them, take me. We got to see
every single artist that go up there.
I mean, 20 every night. 20. That's a lot, but. And to me, it's a good job to have, to be able to sit back and watch a free show every Monday night. It's pretty cool. I love that. So,
you think about it as a free show. That's just cool.
Yeah, I do. I look at it because it's some pretty entertaining. You know, you've been here. There's some great artists here, dude. There's some great artists here. So, I mean, you're one of them. Of course, you're one of them. You know how the crowd. I'm not just saying that. You know how the crowd responds to you when you get up there.
Yeah.
Dude, you're just so cool when you flow. And it's like, it just takes me back to the golden era of hip hop. And hip hop was really fun and educational and dropping knowledge. Your style of hip hop takes me back to that. You know what I mean?
Oh no, evolve it.
You can cuss, you can do all that, but you can still drop knowledge. You can do all of those things. You can be freaky, you can drop knowledge, but now to me, it's just not the same. I know it's not a conversation about hip hop, but
no,
it's just not the same to me now. It's like I have a hard time being in love with. I used to break dance. I was a graffiti artist and a DJ in the 70s and 80s.
When it was fun.
So now to see where it's coming, I'm having a hard time. So to see somebody like you who's still under 30 and to keep those elements of the 90s. It's refreshing, but I'm telling you. So I have to say thank you. I appreciate you.
I'm not gonna lose
making me feel good about how hip hop still is. You know, you and 3-2, like my favorite cats in the city. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you.
Y'all definitely represent hip hop to the fullest. And I appreciate that. So,
appreciate you appreciating my art. That's just cool.
3-2 coming from Colorado, and you from where?
Here.
And both of y'all being from Colorado is so fucking dope when it comes to hip hop. It's like that's why hip hop is not like just a New York thing. If it's in the heart, I don't care where you living at. You can represent it, and y'all represent it to the fullest, brother. Y'all definitely represent it to the fullest. So I appreciate that.
It's because my family was from New York.
Oh, okay. So it's in your blood. It's somewhere in your blood.
They was in there like giving me that New York growing up. And
so they played a lot. They played. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. So so you was a student of the game before you was a participant. That's the best phase to be. You can be a good artist if you're not. You got to be a student first. I got tons of poetry books in my house. Langston Hughes, Gwendolyn Brooks. I've been reading that stuff since I was a baby.
Oh, for real?
So you got to be a student of the game, become a participant of the game. So yeah.
I need to get more poetry books, honestly.
I got a gang going.
I feel like those would be very, very helpful.
Even as a MC, absolutely. It would be very helpful for sure. No doubt about it.
I read a lot of different books, but never.
Your flow is dope. Your flow is good. Once you get more information about our people, then now you just implement that into the flow. That's what made Rakim so good, because he was dropping knowledge about who we were as Black people, Public Enemy, who we were as Black people. The more information you get in, the more you can spit back out to us. So
that is true.
No doubt.
That is true. So, yeah. Most of the information I receive is from like psychology and self-help books and stuff like that. So,
no doubt.
Yeah. If I do it, switch it up to make it more. I mean, I've read like the base of cultural books, like, the Malcolm X or the autobiography of like MLK and like stuff like that, but I've never really dove
time to take it up a notch.
Deep.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I gotta start doing my thing with it, because it's about that time.
No doubt. Yeah, it is. Like, it is. You might have 28. You might have a shorty one day, and you want to give as much to your shorty as you got.
I had one time, and because she was dipping, I had that one time. Like, she was like,
oh, I'm
almost mad at me.
I'm in a child.
Oh,
when I say a shorty, I'm in a child. You meant like a female.
Yeah,
that's true though, because we are the teachers to the women and the children, and the more we know, the more they know. The less we know, the less they gonna know. So, or the woman, the shorty will outshine you. And then it really cause a problem in a relationship, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So you got to be on your game.
That's
so
what I experienced.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. That's kind of embarrassing.
Like, wait, what?
It's kind of embarrassing.
And I was like, yeah, wait, yeah.
It's a good wake up call, though. It's a good wake up call for sure. So yeah, no doubt.
It definitely was. Do you between the corner beat and the basement, what's the main thing you're trying to what's the message you're trying to send with those? Like,
the message as
two people that show up.
I'm saying me, Q the human being, and me, Q the poet, or both.
Ooh.
My bad, I didn't mean to throw off the question.
That's a good, I hope he want to hear both.
Okay. So I incorporate, that's why I asked it in that way, because I incorporate Q the human being into Q the poet, into Q the host. The Q the poet is a different person, but Q the host. What I'm trying to do is implant myself into the audience to make sure that if I'm sitting out there, I'm watching the best thing that I can watch.
Yeah.
So I have to become them to make sure I'm giving them the best thing. Because if I'm sitting out there wondering if I'm receiving the best thing, then I'm checking myself every step of the way. I'm checking myself. So when I go up there and I say something for the first time, I'm looking at somebody in the audience and I'm looking at their facial expression. I'm trying to wonder, are they receiving what they're supposed to get? And if not, on the second time I go up, what can I do to make it better? You know what I mean? So I want to make sure that everybody who leaves is telling somebody about what they just saw, who wasn't there. That's my goal, is to make sure that it's so good that you're telling somebody about it. And that's what's going to hope to make that it's all about repeat customers in this business. You know what I mean? When you're a host, you always want people to repeat. You always want people to come back. Josh said the first time he came and he saw me, he was like, oh, this is it. This is my favorite open mic. I'm going back. That's what I want. I want to make sure that I'm making you want to come back to be here on a regular basis. Like you said, this is like your Monday night spot now. That's my goal, is to make sure that I want you to come back.
Yeah.
Repeat customers is very important in this, because you always don't have people who show. New people are great, but sometimes new people don't come back. I mean, I know we were all new people once, but I want to make sure that we have a nucleus and then form new people around that nucleus. We need a nucleus first.
That's true.
You know what I mean? I know I can name the people who are going to be here. I know Marlene is going to be here. I know that Yuzi Sugi is going to be here. You know what I mean? I can name some people who Miriam's going to be here. Josh is going to be here.
Yeah.
I can name the people who I know are pretty much going to repeat because they love the space, and I love that. You know, that's what I want. So I hope that answers the question. But I'm always trying to make sure that as a host, I'm giving you what I would want to have if I was sitting in the audience.
Okay,
that's it. That's my answer.
That's dope. What about the poet side?
So I guess the goal in that is to make you uncomfortable, shake you up a little bit, because nothing changes unless we are a little bit uncomfortable. We don't get changed from everybody's just being happy and kumbaya.
Yeah.
I have to say something that's going to kind of make you question, like, oh, why did you say that? Or what was that about? And if I do that, that's good enough for me, because even if you don't like it, at least it shook you up. It's all about energy. You know what I mean? Energy. So if I can affect your energy in any kind of way, I've done my job as a poet. Okay. I need to affect your energy. The first time I heard The Last Poets, you familiar with The Last Poets? Well, let me do Gil Scott-Heron. Okay. The first time I heard Whitey's on the Moon. I don't know if you know the poem, Whitey's on the Moon. He said a rat that bit my sister Nell with Whitey on the moon. Her face and arms began to swell with Whitey on the moon. So he's basically talking about all this stuff is going on in my community, but white people are sending rockets to the moon. Like, y'all saying, fuck us. We're not important. We got rats and roaches in our houses, but y'all spending trillions of dollars sending people to the moon. Yeah. So what is that about? So it shook me up and made me realize that somebody cared enough about our community to put it on wax. He cared enough about us to talk about it on wax. And that meant a lot to me. So I need to let my people know that I care enough about police brutality when I'm doing poems about maybe taking back a cop's life who took one of our lives. I'm letting my people know that, okay, Q cares. He cares. He knows what's going on in our hood, that he knows the police are messing with us, and he's putting it back out there to shake them up a little bit. If I can't kill them, at least I can shake them up and let them know that might be some brothers out here who might be willing to even up the score, buddy. Yeah, you might want to watch what you do. So that's my job as a poet, to shake you up a little bit.
I feel that.
Even on the flip side, as a father, when I wrote the poem about my daughter, maybe I want a young black man out there who's really questioning his decision on how he's going to make it as a father, like what he's going to do. Maybe if he hear me as a black man talk about my love for my daughter, how she changed my life and shaped my life, maybe that might shape and change his a little bit. It's like, you know what, let me start taking this fatherhood thing a little bit more serious. So I'm just trying to affect change. I'm trying to affect change with my poems. So
I feel like that's what you should do as an artist.
Period. No matter what, as a rapper, a dancer, a singer, everything. We're supposed to be trying to make change.
If you're not doing that, then ultimately,
what are you doing it for?
Yeah.
I said in one of my poems, I said, some people are only out to entertain, and those are the ones who are chasing financial gain, and that's not really what we're supposed to be about. You know what I mean? So there's a difference between getting paid doing what you do and doing what you do to get paid.
Hold on.
I'll say it again. There's a difference between getting paid doing what you do and doing what you do just to get paid.
Okay.
I get paid doing what I do. I don't do what I do just to get paid. I do this for free all day. I get paid just doing what I do. They pay me just doing what I do. You know what I mean? They pay me at the basic just doing what I do, but I'm not doing nothing just to get paid. I refuse to do that. Okay. Because now you got to do what they want you because they got the check. Sound more like this. Dance more like that. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. I already came in doing what I do, and they just happen to pay me just for doing what I do.
Point. That's just another job.
Right.
That's just another 9 to 5. Like,
right. Exactly.
You're just doing what they want you to do so you can get paid.
Exactly. I'm not doing that. I can care less if they pay me. I didn't know when Guillaume passed it down to me that they was going to be paying me or not. I had no idea. I didn't care. I accepted the job when he gave it to me. And then the money came, and now I do anything. Nikki gives me anything. And I appreciate the Corner Beet for allowing me to be here for 3 years. It'll be 3 years in April. So I got a shout out to Nikki and MK, the manager. The staff of the place is an amazing place. So it's been one of the best relationships I had as a host in a long time.
That's cool. One time, shout out to Corner Beet every Monday, real quick, in the camera.
The Corner Beet open mics every Monday. Line up. The doors open at 6 o'clock. That's when the sign up starts. But the line usually forms about 5 o'clock. The barista's here until about 9, and the cook is here until 8 o'clock, and the kitchen and the barista's open.
I like that.
So we take 20 people on the list. So get here early and 10 minutes to perform and come out and have a good time.
And if you come here at 6, you are not going to get on the list.
You're not going to make the list. If you get here at 5:30, you might be barely making the list at 5:30.
Barely making the list at 5:30.
But also shout out to Brother Clips for always putting on a good podcast, and we appreciate you, brother. Now, just keep doing what you're doing because you're giving us all the venue, you're giving us all the voice. So you're using your platform for the right reason because you're sharing it with the community and you're giving us a voice, and we appreciate you for that.
So. It's been very helpful for me. Like
it's been helpful for us. So it's been a two-way street. It's been helpful for you and it's been helpful for us at the same time.
So I started so I can start getting out of my own depression with the whole medical issue, and I was like, you don't need to be. Let's go ahead and find out about some other people's stories, so you can see that you ain't the only one out here. You know, so once I started finding out about other people's stories, I was like, suck it up and just keep going, bro.
No doubt.
So I just kept going.
Well, you're doing a good thing, brother. We appreciate it.
This is something that I do not to get paid.
Exactly.
It's just something that I enjoy doing.
You get paid just doing what you do. Right. So, well, hopefully you're getting paid. Hopefully it generates some type of income.
A little bit,
but it's gonna grow. That's gonna grow.
But
at least you didn't say nothing, so it's generating a little bit. But I think it's gonna grow. Sponsorship and other ways, it's gonna grow.
I've been getting serious with the whole sponsorship.
It's good.
Making
people want commercials, putting their commercials on here, and it's gonna grow for you. It's gonna grow. I promise. You said make t-shirts.
Yes.
Okay, I want to ask you about that. I need to. So you have a network where you can make t-shirts. Mm-hmm. I want to get some t-shirts made with the Corner Beet on it.
Okay.
I think we should do it, and then we can sell the merch to kind of help the Corner Beet out too. I want to sell them, not to keep the money from them. I'll buy them from you, yes. Let me know what the price is, get a good number of them, different sizes, and I want to make them proceeds and sell it and give it back to the Corner Beet.
Okay, yeah, that's what I want to do. That's a good idea.
Because we got to keep these local. Yeah. This is a single woman-owned venue. You know what I mean? Just one woman who owns this. And so I'm saying I do want to sell t-shirts to help the single-owned local businesses to stay afloat. And I think the more we do to help them out, that they're helping us out. They don't charge us to be here every week.
Nah, they don't.
And sometimes people don't buy food like they should. You know what I mean? So I want to help them out by getting some t-shirts made. Maybe you come up with a good logo. We can look at it. And I have MK's say if it's good, and then we can just sell them here on Monday nights and get the money to them.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
But I pay you for them, of course. I'm going to pay you for them. But still, I just want to take the proceeds and get the money back to them.
I mean, honestly, with the payment, I just take a little percentage of it, and I don't even.
Just let me know. I'm saying I don't mind. I know how to support Black businesses. I know you're doing what you do. So you already gave me one free t-shirt, so I know you've already supported. So I'm saying whatever it is, if it's not, just keep in mind I'm on the budget. But either way, just whatever you say, I just want to get a good number of them, sell them here, put them on display, sell them here, and then get the money. Let the people know that if you're buying them, giving the money back to the Corner Beet.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start selling my shirts back.
To make up some of that loss that of not buying food and stuff like that. So,
and a lot of people would buy those. A lot of people would buy
t-shirts. So just let me know, because it's about to be springtime again. It's supposed to be in the 80s all this week and next week. So let me know how soon can you think you can turn that around?
Maybe in 3 weeks.
Oh, that's cool. We can do that. That'd be perfect because that'd be right into the middle of April anyway, and that's my 1 year anniversary is in April. My 3 year anniversary is in April anyway.
That's when I plan to get my shirts going again.
Okay, all right.
So I'm gonna have I'll just increase the little bulk order that I'm about to put in and just be boom.
I figure we start off with about how many sizes do you do? How many?
I do from small to large, extra large. Sometimes I'll go to 2X.
Sometimes you go to 2X. Yeah. If you can do 2X, that'd be good. Yeah. So that'd be 5 different sizes: small, medium, large, extra large,
and 2X.
Yeah. Small, medium, large, extra large, and 2X. So that you can give me 5 of each. Just start off 5 of each one. That'd be 25 shirts, right? So just let me know what the price will be, and we go from there.
Yeah.
All right. Start off small, and if they outsell, then we do another batch and just go from there.
That's easy.
All right, let's do that, brother.
My mom be making me do that for her child care.
And you believe that you can have them before the end of April?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Perfect about that. Perfect.
Oh, yeah. That's a lot of time.
Let's make that happen. Let's make that happen. I really want to do that. I really want to do that.
Right, we'll definitely do that. Definitely do that. Because I would love to do that.
So we good? We done?
One more.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
This is just the one that I just like to ask for shits and giggles, like a little question.
I like those.
So what's the most like stupendous trip? Did I say it right? I think
let's just hear it.
What's the most stupendous trip that you've taken just off of the fly?
Stupendous. When you think stupendous, what does that mean? Like,
I think I'm saying it wrong.
No, I'm just saying, like, what
like, just like a good one, but just like off, like just one, like, oh, I'm gonna just go here. Just
off the wheel.
Yeah.
Recently, me and a friend of mine went to Salt Lake City, Utah on a train.
Oh.
Took a train ride to Salt Lake City, Utah.
How long was that?
So what?
How long was that?
It was a good about 15 hours, I believe. But it was dude, I'm telling you, because I didn't know. I had been on a train since I was a kid, right? A long time ago, probably in 3rd grade. It was a fun trip, dude. I didn't know trains it's much more room and it's less stress. I want to travel by more trains because that trip taught me a lesson. Nobody checks your bags. You just put your bags on the train wherever you want. I mean, it's so low key and easy. It's a long ride, but the seats, so much room in between you and the person sitting in front of you. You can really stretch your legs out. The bathrooms are bigger. It didn't feel like it was 15 hours. It was a very comfortable trip. It was a very, very comfortable trip.
I'm gonna have to try a trip.
Salt Lake City, Utah. I'd never been there before, but we went to Salt Lake City, Utah, and it was cool. It was a cool trip.
There's a lot of black people out there too.
I didn't realize that. At first, I had no idea. It's some cool vegan restaurants that I went to when I was there, but I would love to do it again. It was really cool. Took pictures of the Utah Jazz play. I took some pictures outside the arena where the Utah Jazz play. It was a cool trip. So that was on the whim. We just decided, you know what? Let's take a train ride. We talked about it. Next thing I know, they were looking up and they saw Salt Lake City. It was pretty inexpensive, and we went to. So to answer your question, it was on the whim. We went to Salt Lake City, Utah. Never been there before, so
that's awesome.
It was a pretty cool trip.
You know, hip hop is actually popular out there too.
You know what? You said that. I think the last time you was here, you mentioned that. You said that. I had no idea, but you said that dude's good. He's a good dude. He goes interesting name though. What's his? You remember him before?
I remember him playing, but
it goes by something idiot or something like that. Something idiot. This is that. Anyway, he's a dope poet.
We got some great artists out here tonight.
He's a dope poet. But anyway, so that's the answer to the question. So I like that question though. That's a good question. But I like that. But yeah, that was it. That's the trip that I took for sure. It prompted me to want to take more trips like that though. Honestly, just on the whim.
Honestly, so those would be the best ones.
Yeah. But I remember you saying that Utah had a hip hop community. I remember you saying that, and I thought that was pretty cool that they had a hip hop community. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope.
It's awesome.
You made me want to go back again to check that out though, to check out the scene because I didn't get a chance to spit when I was out there. I didn't get a chance to do no open mic. Because we just went on the whim, stayed in the hotel, and just kind of kicked it.
Definitely check it out.
But I want to go back. I want to check out the scene, find out when the open mics are, and go back and put my words out there now. So the next time I go back.
Definitely check it out.
So if you know of any spots, hit me up. Send me some links or something like that. It'd be kind of cool.
Okay. What's that? I'm gonna have to take a train.
The train, dude. I would suggest anybody take a train.
Yeah.
I think my next train trip, because Moses is in Chicago.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to see Moses and Abby in Chicago. I'm gonna take a train out there. And it's a long, probably 17-18 hours, but I'm gonna take a train out to Chicago from here. That's gonna be good.
All the way down there too?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta go see my people, you know what I mean? And then I figured they can pick me up from the train station, and that way it's simpler. I ain't gotta drive. It's almost the same thing, because I think it's about 15 hours driving. So it'd be like 18 hours on the train.
It's a lot cheaper than doing the flight too, huh?
Absolutely. And I think round trip, it might be like $150 round trip. Yeah, it's nothing. Now I was looking at them yesterday. I was looking at the prices yesterday. It's like $73 one way and $75 the other way coming back. So it's like $150 round trip, literally. Yeah. And it's comfortable. I'm telling you, and you can eat on the train. They got like I had a vegan burger the last time I was on the train, dude. It's so comfortable. I'm telling you, dude, the train ride is the business. Bathrooms are big. They're not small like the train,
like the
plane
bathroom and everything.
No, it's a big bathroom. Cleaner and everything. So yeah.
Check out the train.
Train's love, though. I'm telling you, train's love.
You got no reason not to travel.
You can read. You can put your headphones on and do. I mean, it's love on the train, dude. The good thing is that they don't check your bags. You can pretty much take whatever you want to take to get you back and forth. They don't. Nobody's looking at your bag. Nobody's checking your bag. You can take two up, put one under the seat and one above. It's all good. It's all good, for real.
Go check it out.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
What time is it?
Thanks for getting on here.
Oh, brother, I appreciate you, man. I like the beats, too, brother. I'm feeling your beats. Feeling your beats. So.
My sister's slowly putting me on game.
No doubt.
She's slowly teaching me.
No doubt.
She's,
I'm going to be your guy. What's up?
Putting me in the apothecary, and like, I got a reading from
Have you been to the apothecary next door?
Nah.
They got good. Dude, they got all the herbs and everything you need over there.
I'm taking my brother over there because he's real big in it, and he's going to like take me over there and educate me on a lot of stuff because he has his own little apothecary in his room. So
no doubt.
He'll be like, yo, you seen it in here? drink this tea. And I'm like,
all day long,
bro, I'm not trying to. He's like,
herbs, no. Brother, it's the best thing for you, for real.
Drink this. And
it's the best thing for you, for real.
All right.
The body needs to operate off energy, and the energy that we put in it is going to do the right thing. So you need that, brother. Listen to your brother.
He does three things. He will go make his tea. He will go to the bathroom. And then he will wash his face and brush his teeth.
That's the business.
That's his routine every morning.
That's what it's supposed to be. It's good.
He sticks to it. And
that's
I
love.
love it. It's cool.
Well, I'm still in Ramadan right now, so I haven't drank anything all day. So I'm waiting for 7 o'clock so I can break my fast. So yeah, it's still Ramadan. So cool. The last day is Thursday. So
I just got the Quran. And then,
okay.
I'm about to read it. I'm about to get into it.
You ready to talk? I've been a Muslim for 30. Longer than you've been born, bro. I've been a Muslim for 30 years. I converted in 1990.
That's cool.
So I've been Muslim for 30 years.
I got some questions. I'm gonna definitely.
Let's do it. Hit me up for sure. No doubt. For sure. Also.